morning, class. So today we're going to be learning about the 13 colonies. So first, for our learning targets today, we're going to learn how to, we're going to say I can locate and name states included in the 13 colonies. I can name 13 reasons colonists wanted independence. And I can explain why groups of many different backgrounds entering America can cause conflict. So what were the 13 colonies? To start off our lesson today, we're going to watch a quick video that will help give you guys a little introduction into this topic. And we will watch that really quick. Once it loads. Ready?
Welcome to Kids Academy.
Hello, let's get started on the lesson. There are 50 states in the United States of America. If you look at the American flag, you will see 50 stars, one for each state. But many years ago, there were only 13 stars. These stars represented the original 13 American colonies: New Hampshire, Massachusetts Bay, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Back in the early 1600s, English settlers came to America seeking independence from British rulers. They founded Virginia, the first American colony, in 1607. Settlers from many different nations, such as Sweden and France, continued to form colonies for many years. The 13th colony, Georgia, was founded in 1732. American colonies were divided into 3 regions: the New England colonies, the Middle colonies, and the Southern colonies. Each region had a different way of life. The New England colonies were good for fishing and fur trading, but there was very little farmland. The Middle colonies were better for growing crops and raising farm animals. People in the Southern colonies made money from cash crops, such as rice and cotton. Cash crops were grown for the purpose of selling. After the Revolutionary War, colonies started to become states. This would give them independence from Great Britain to start a new government. Let's review. Before there were 50 states, there were only 13 colonies in America. Colonies were founded by settlers in the 1600s and 1700s. American colonies were divided into 3 regions: New England, Middle, and Southern. Each region had a different way of life. The 13 colonies became states after the Revolutionary War, gaining independence from Great Britain. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Okay, so in that video we learned what states were included in the 13 colonies. We learned
Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on new videos.
one second. Okay,
Find
so
links to our apps in the comments below.
I'll just get rid of that. Okay, so we learned about the 13 different colonies that were fighting for freedom from Britain, and we learned the 3 different regions that these colonies were in and the resources that they provide. So they can do trading or selling in a market type situation for themselves, to make themselves a country by themselves, so they don't have to be under the control of Britain. I like how they tied in the resources that that each region has, because we have learned about resources in this class. So, can anyone tell me what a resource is? Yes, Johnny. Yes, so it is the materials that are found within the region that we can use to, they can be used for cooking, for household items such as like what they made their houses out of. All of those resources factor into how they live and their lifestyle. So on this slide I have, which you guys can all pull this up on Google Classroom, I have my PowerPoint up there. So we're just going to click on this link and go to ducksters.com. And so we're going to learn about what colonial America did. So we're going to learn about their lifestyle, how they ate, their jobs and occupations, places in colonial towns, women's roles. There's some a piece about slavery in there. So we're going to learn about all of this information and a timeline of colonial America, which is very important for us to get an understanding of why these people came across the world to come to America and what they thought they would find here and what they were seeking. So I want you guys to all take, we'll do 7 minutes, and I want you to pick one of these topics, preferably not in the other one. We will look at those together in a later date. So choose either from the colonies and places, the daily life, people, and events. So all of these items and all of these links will take you to information about colonial America. So I want you guys to just read over that and get familiar with them. And then we will go around and share what you guys have found. And I do want you to write, so once you read through all these, there is a 10-question quiz at the end of each reading activity. So I want you to read one of these and then complete the quiz. And simply on a sticky note, which I will pass around, just write your score that you got on it, so I just know that you did it. And I will be walking around to check for participation. But I just want to see that you guys are reading on your own and learning independently, because the rest of class we will be working in groups. So right now I want you to use your own brains for the moment. So that will be just about the colonial America. Go ahead and get started on that. 7 minutes have passed. So I'm going to have you guys all go around. I'm going to pull a stick from the jar with your names on it, and I'm going to have each of you share one thing you learned while reading about colonial America today. Johnny, go ahead. Alex, go ahead. Sam, thank you. Okay, thank you everybody for sharing and participating. We are going to move on. And Our next topic is what happened during the Revolutionary War. We are going to do the exact same thing that we just did, but for Revolutionary America. So this one is going to be all of us reading the same topic. So we are going to give each other 5 minutes to read this, and once we are done with that, we are going to take the 10-question quiz. That is going to be independently as well, as we will soon go into groups. So take 5 minutes and read over the revolutionary information. And they do have some links in here, so if you want to learn more about specifically the 13 colonies, there's that in there. I believe that is the only one. On your own time, you guys can go and complete the Revolutionary War crossword puzzle and the word search. There's so many activities and resources that are included in this website. So that website will be present within our Google Classroom. So you guys can access that there. Okay, so 5 minutes starts now. And 5 minutes have been up. I will discuss with the children what they have learned, and each student will tell me their score for the quiz at this moment, or they will pass in their sticky note. Okay, class. Now we're going to go into our group activities. So when I say go, gather and sit with your group members. You guys all know your groups since we have the same 6 groups each quarter. So please choose one person to be the writer. So for certain activities, I may only require one person to turn in the assignment per group. So you can have one person, or if you want to take turns, that's fine. Just make sure only one person is doing it on the groups that are said to. Listen to the question and discuss what you think the answer is. Agree on an answer and have the writer put the answer on the paper, and we will discuss each question, so be ready to share. Reminder that these are for participation points, and your assignments will be graded. So everyone must participate within the group. I don't want any of you guys just sitting there while other group members work hard. We are all teams, and we need to work together. So in our same groups, we will do stations for the 13 colonies in the Revolutionary War. 8 minutes at each station. Turn in your papers to the station tray. You guys all know how to do that very well. I'm proud of you for the last week's group session when we did that. You guys all turned them in properly. Help group members when needed. Don't be giving away your answers, however. It is nice to help your peers and teammates. And then raise your hand if you have any questions. Don't be afraid to ask. There's no question too small, and I'm here to help. But I will not do all the work for you. Okay, so in station 1, we are going to watch 2 different videos. This will be on one Google Chromebook at the station. So at that station, it has directions, but the links to the YouTube videos are already pulled up, so you're just gonna watch them on there. Make sure everyone in your group can hear it. And then I'm just gonna show you guys the video that I would show them.
Look who's back. And he's not alone. In Super Mario 3D World Plus Bowser's Fury, team up with Luigi, Peach, and Toad and all their friends to discover new worlds and power-ups like Super Battle.
So this is the first video they would watch at Station 1.
It's great to learn. 'Cause knowledge is power. It's Schoolhouse Rocky. On your favorite Schoolhouse.
How would you like to hear the shot heard round the world?
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Now the ride of Paul Revere set the nation on its ear, and the shot at Lexington heard round the world. showed such determination that they won the admiration of countries across the sea like France and Spain, who loaned the colony ships and guns and put the British on the run and the Continental Army on its feet again. And though they lost some battles too, the Americans swore they see it through. Their raiding parties kept up hit and run. At Yorktown, the British could not retreat, wound up by Washington and the French beat Cornwallis surrendered, and finally we had won. Shot heard through the world to the end of the revolution. The Continental rebel took the day, and the father of our country beat the British there at Yorktown and brought freedom, the UNE and the USA. God bless America. Let freedom ring.
Okay, so that was the first video. And this is the second one that they would watch at Station 1.
This beachfront Verbo is about to become part of an unforgettable vacation memory. The moment with so much anticipation and maybe just a little craziness.
Hey, do you know about the USA? Do you know about the government? Can you tell me about the Constitution? Hey, learn about the USA. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers did agree to write a list of principles for keeping people free. The USA was just starting out a whole brand new country, and so our people spelled it out, the things that we should be. And they put those principles down on paper and called it the Constitution. And it's been helping us run our country ever since then. The first part of the Constitution is called the Preamble and tells what those founding fathers set out to do. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers all sat down and wrote a list of principles that's known the world around. The USA was just starting out a whole brand new country, and so our people spelled it out. They wanted a land of liberty. And the preamble goes like this. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America, for the United States of America.
Okay, so that will be completed at the blue table, which is Station 1. Station 2, you're going to use this red map at the red table. So you'll be given a blank copy of the 13 colonies map, which they are all numbered. Each state is, and then you are going to put which state is which number. There is a word bank attached to the directions for table number 2. So that will be at your table. Turn in those when you are done. Station 3 is about historical figures. So we are going to learn about our founding fathers. And so I have provided these flashcards with names of our founding fathers on them, and on the back it has facts about them. So Samuel Adams, he joined the Sons of Liberty, stood for taxation without representation, as he thought that's how the colonists were being treated. And he likely planned the Boston Tea Party. He signed the Declaration of Independence and served as governor of Massachusetts. So each one will have similar facts about each founding father. And then that is at Station 3, which is the green table. And then you will complete this historical figures matching quiz. So this has 5 different founding fathers. For the sake of time, I only included 5. And you will just match them to the description of the person. So you will use those flashcards to complete that and learn more about founding fathers. So that is at the green table. Station 4. You will complete this worksheet. So this is about specifically one of the regions that we learned about, which is the New England colonies. So in the directions it says the New England colonies consisted of present-day states of Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts. One of its earlier settlements was Plymouth Colony. So imagine you have just arrived in the New World from England. Report back to Queen Elizabeth. She'll want to know exactly what you found so far and what supplies you'll need to survive. So in this, you'll write the resources you have found within your region and what you're able to grow or buy or make in that area. And then let her know what supplies you need that you don't have there, the resources you can't gain access to survive. So you will complete that, and that will be at the yellow table for Station 4. And then for the orange table, I have a cause and effect trifold. So you're going to use events from the Revolutionary War to create a trifold. So in my example, I have the front cover has my name on it, the date, the title, which I put Revolutionary War Cause and Effect Trifold. You guys can be more creative if you would like to think of something more fun or funny. Just make sure it is appropriate to the assignment. So right here I have 3 causes on the right or the far left side. That should say left, I'm sorry. Got my sides mixed up. So you're going to put 3 causes of the war, 3 effects of the Revolutionary War in the middle, and then 3 supporting details about any of either the causes or the effects. Just have 1 for each number. And you will fold it up like this, turn it into the tray. If you need help with folding, let your friends know, let your peers know first, and then if you need my help, I will gladly come over and assist you guys on folding a trifold. But we have done them before, so you should remember. And then Station 6. So this one is going to be a pretty fun one, I think. I think you guys will like it. Be super creative, and I want you guys to get with a partner. So in your groups, there's groups of 4. So there's going to be 2 different groups. With your partner, each record the other one acting out a scene from an event during the Revolutionary War. So first, get into partners. Choose wisely. Work with someone that you will be able to work with well. We are going to use the iPad. It will be at the table, so you can just turn it on, flip to video, and record. Make sure each scene that you guys act out has key details and ideas to support this. Don't just make it up. Make sure it's factual and we've learned about it. And then you will get about 2 or 3 minutes per each group to come up with your seen and then acted out, as we are short on time, so make sure you guys are working quickly and effectively. And you will have, because we will only have 8 minutes at each station. Okay, so that is station 6 at the purple table. And what did I learn today? I learned how to locate and name states included in the 13 colonies. I can name 3 reasons colonists wanted independence. Be specific. And I can explain why groups of many different backgrounds in America can create conflict.